Hey, welcome back to another episode of Rags to Riches. Today's special guest we have is Shannon, and he is also have went through a weight loss journey, and he's going to tell us about it as well. And he turned that into his own business. How are you doing?
I am so awesome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, it is a pleasure. So, what made you want to start losing weight?
Okay, so let's start from the journey when I was with my girlfriend and she said, "You're fat and nasty." She said she didn't say that.
Oh my
She
God!
said, she, the way she said, that's the way I heard it. But the
Right.
way she said it is that Shannon, you're on a path of destruction and you're just going to eat yourself to death.
Oh wow! Wow. Yeah.
So the way I received it and the way she said it, and we talk about it all the time. I mean, she's not my girlfriend anymore, but
Right.
she said we're just eating like there's no tomorrow. And
Oh my God.
I
Wow.
was overdoing it. So that started the journey.
Okay. And how long ago was that?
This was in 2007. I was
Okay. So,
about 360, 370 pounds, but I was sexy though. I was sexy
all
now.
right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. So, what is the hardest part about losing weight?
Mindset.
Mindset.
I, because there's two things. There's a lot of misinformation, and I was misinformed for years. It wasn't due to work ethic. It wasn't due to eating or none of that. It was a lot of confusing information. You should do this. You should do that. This works. This
Right.
works. And I was confused. So when you're confused, what do people do? Nothing.
Right. True.
So once I got past that, it was easy from there. I'm not going
Absolutely.
to say easy. It was easier.
Right. And that's understandable. So, how do your friends and family support you?
That's a good question. They all want to be, so it's different friends and family. My male friends, they think it's all gym work, and the majority of them go to the gym, to be honest. Most of them are athletes or former athletes because we all old now. Um, so most of my guy friends are very supportive. A lot of females, there's a mixed when not just um, family and friends, a lot of females are like, "What is it you're doing?
Right.
Can I do it? Will it work for me?" It always works for guys better than it works for girls. You hear all that. But I've never got any negative pushback. Everybody's supportive,
That's good.
especially because I'm the only person in my family. It's 17 of us, 17 brothers and sisters.
Oh
Well,
wow. Big family.
16. And I'm the only one that doesn't have diabetes, high blood pressure, or none of
Oh
that.
wow.
So they don't follow my lead, but they do cheer me on.
Oh, that's good. It's always good to have family and friends that will support. That is always a good thing. So, how do you monitor your progress?
I have different ways. Clothes is number one. How I feel and how I look, because I promise you, this is going to sound very vain, but it was progress over time.
Mhm.
I enjoy waking up and looking in the mirror and saying, "Damn, you so sexy."
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But the journey to get here, I was getting on the scale. Some days I didn't want to get on the scale. Sometimes I didn't want to know.
Right.
But I knew I was progressing because my weight was going down. I knew I was progressing because my clothes were fitting. I was in a 5X shirt. Now I wear extra large 2X. 2X on the real comfortable side, now an extra large when I want to show my physique.
Nothing wrong with
Um,
that.
so going from a 5X, imagine a 5X, it's hard to put it on this camera. 5X, my shirts were this big.
Oh,
Now extra large is like, it's tight on me.
right.
So that's how I measured. When my stomach stuck out and I used to have to sit my drink on my
Oh
stomach,
no.
you know, and now there's nothing there. Now I can look down and see everything down there
I get
without looking in the mirror.
it. Cause someone drink alcohol, sodas, teas, or juices and still lose weight?
No, absolutely not.
No.
Um,
Oh no.
absolutely not.
I got to get
And
rid of that
I'll
stuff.
tell you why. So when I was on my journey, a lot of I've done every weight loss program under the sun, every last one of them. There is none that I've been introduced to that I didn't try because I really wanted to know how this all worked. Um, and all of those that you mentioned, sodas, teas, alcohol, all work in reverse of what you're trying to accomplish. Here's what nobody's telling you why they don't work. We know they don't work, but why don't they work? All of those have sugars, different forms of sugar, alcohol, saccharin, stuff like that, which causes toxins in the body. When you have toxins in your body, their job is to protect the fat cell, and fat cells multiply. That's why as we get older, we get bigger and bigger because
Right.
we become more toxic. When you consuming those, the toxins are protecting the fat cells, so nutrients can't get in and the fat can't get out. It's like being trapped inside of your house. You can't, nothing can come in, nothing can go out when all the
Wow.
doors are locked.
That makes
But
sense.
when all the doors and the windows are open, now the nutrients can get in and the fat can go out. So the only, and I can't say the only, the best liquid that's made for humans is water. That's what's made from the beginning of time, and that's the best thing to stay healthy. And now I struggle with water. Don't get me
Me too.
twisted. I have the way I consume water. Don't laugh. Every morning, I have a big black pitcher. My wife makes lemon, cucumber, and she puts this pack of hydrate in there because I live in Phoenix, Arizona. It's 120 degrees here.
Right.
So you have to be hydrated. But that's the only way I can drink water. Just plain water, that's not gonna happen. It's not
Same
gonna
here. Same here. I know it's bad, but I need to get back in. Well, I've never liked the water, but yeah. So I'm gonna
I
try that.
promise you did. I promise there was a point in your life you liked water, and then you got introduced to soda and orange juice and
Yeah.
all that. And that's what made the transition over because we kept getting those, so we crave those.
Hmm.
And now that we're adults and we can go get them at any time,
Right.
now we want them all the time. Because when I was a kid, we didn't have that. We drank water out of a hose pipe, and we was happy to have that hose pipe water.
Right.
So there was a point when you loved water, but then you got introduced to everything else, and those just, I mean, they're they make you crave them.
That's understandable. So, is it true about calories? Like if you count your calories, um, that'll help you lose weight as well?
That is one formula, and it's not a formula that I agree with,
Right.
that I participate in. But yes, if you calories does have its place, but if you make better choices, you can eat all the foods you want. Like I have my own weight loss program now, and we didn't talk about this, and I'll kind of go back and show you where when I first started my journey in 2007 to where I am now. But calorie counting is too hard for the modern day person because we're
True.
consumed with way too much information and way too much stuff to do. So I may do it for a couple of days, but on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I ain't counting no calories. It's just not
Right.
going to. You know, I'm
Right.
consumed with TikTok and Facebook, and kids got to go here and got to do that. That's not a good formula. So I found a better way. Like my program, there's no calorie counting. You don't have to exercise. Um, you don't have no medications. You're not going to starve. You eat as much as you can. I mean, much as you want, but
Right.
it's what you're eating. It's more of what you're eating versus calorie count.
Okay. So, what are the type of exercise that you do to help you lose weight?
So I don't do any exercise to help me lose weight. That's number one.
Okay.
I exercise. Okay, you're gonna laugh again. Two reasons I go to the gym, and and if my wife hears this, she's probably gonna ask me to go to another gym. I
Uh-oh.
I like the view. That motivates me to be at the gym at 8 o'clock in the morning because when you see all these both male and females, beautiful people working on themselves, it
Right.
motivates me to work on myself. So that's a motivational factor. The other reason I go to the gym is because I am probably one of the oldest. I know I'm the oldest black man at my gym. I live in a predominantly Hispanic community um, here in Phoenix. Um, I'm the oldest black man, and I am by far the strongest son of a gun in the gym, by far. And I love it because I get they're I mean they're trying to be slick about it, but it motivates me to show up tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? So I lift weights. I lift weights, and I'm strong. I'm freaking.
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. And ain't
So
nothing wrong with black bragging on yourself. There's nothing wrong with that either.
two
So
things
that's good.
I want to elaborate on that for the audience. Most of us have known people to eat right and exercise and not lose weight. So that formula that we were taught about eat right and exercise does not uh, cause you to lose weight. There's a whole lot more to that formula that they just left out that nobody said. um, so my program, I will never discourage someone from working out, but we all also know people who never exercised in their life other than PE in middle school and high school, but they've lost weight. But we know people who exercise all the time and never lose weight. You've seen them in the gym for the last 10 years and they look just like they did 10 years ago, but now they got gray hair. For real. Like I've monitored that over my short time on earth, and you do not have to exercise to lose weight. It's
Okay, well,
all
that's good to know.
it's all about what you put in here and what you use this for real.
I believe it. So, back to the water. So, what is like the how much water should someone drink to maximize their weight loss?
Maximize your weight loss a gallon.
A gallon?
However, you know, a lot of I ain't going to say controversy. A lot of people encourage you half of your body weight, but that's not reasonable for a person that's 300 pounds to drink 150 ounces of water. That's that's a gallon and a half. They're not going to do that. So a gallon is good, or if you're the other option is half of your body weight. If you're less than what 256 pounds.
Hmm.
If you're over 256 pounds, a gallon. If you're less than 256 pounds, half of
Half.
your body weight.
Okay. Okay. So, is sleep important in losing weight?
Absolutely, absolutely. Sleep and recovery, 6 to 8 hours a day, and it does not have to be consecutive. You can sleep 3 hours, 4 hours, get up. As long as in a 24-hour period, you get in 6 to 8 hours.
So, is it true when they say that when you eat to at least sit up or do something for 30 minutes before you lay down?
I have a different way of to approach it, but yes, I don't encourage anybody to eat and then go to sleep. Um, I tell them at least stay up an hour so that your food can it's not digesting, but be in a position to digest before you lay down. Because when you go horizontal, that food sits there.
True.
When you're standing upright, it gets to go down and be digested. When you go horizontal, it's just going to sit there until you get up so it can go and be digested. So
That makes
that's
sense.
one of the reasons why.
Okay, so what foods should someone avoid to see best results when trying to lose weight?
All right, that's a outstanding question. So number one, anything with sugar. Sugar has to, and it's hard for most people. Sugar has to be completely out of your diet. Um, what it's easier to okay. I'll answer that question. Carbs, bad carbs. You should get all your carbs because carbs are also good. All your carbs should come from vegetables. Um, and it just depends on what method you're using for losing weight because there's the ketogenic way, which is a lot of fats. I did that, raised my cholesterol, then almost put me in the hospital.
Oh
Didn't
no.
I lost the weight, but then my cholesterol shot up. So that wasn't a good formula for me at the age I tried to do it. I was 47. So that wasn't a good formula for me. But for someone that doesn't have the risk of high cholesterol, that might be a good formula for them. Other foods to avoid is absolutely alcohol. And I know they make skinny gin and skinny vodka. That's just a name.
All right.
It's vodka. Vodka is vodka, no matter where it comes from. Other stuff, whole grains in some diets are good, in some diets are not. Sugary fruits like bananas, pineapples, guavas are never good when you're trying to lose weight.
Why would you say that? Those are some of my favorites.
Of
Okay.
course, because they're
Uh,
sugary. Because they're
yeah.
sugary. That's why they're your favorite. So what I encourage people to do is go back to the beginning of time and when what kind of fruits did we eat? Berries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries.
Oh, I
That's
like all those too.
consumed. Those have all of your antioxidants. They're not loaded with sugar, and those are the fruits that will be more beneficial when you're losing weight. Once you've lost the weight, you can introduce those other fruits back into your body. But while you're on a program to get to your ideal weight and you want to do fruit, berries, 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 and maybe apples. Apples are also good.
Okay, that's another one of my favorite fruits.
Oh
So,
yeah, good.
I love fruits. So, if someone wanted to speed up their weight loss journey, is that possible?
Yes, absolutely. So let me. I'm a. If I can, I want to go back to my 2007 and bring you up to where I am today.
Absolutely.
Keep in mind that when I first started to, when my girlfriend told me I was fat and nasty, she didn't say that, but that's what I heard. I had joined a boot camp the day after Memorial Labor Day of 2007, and I was in Atlanta at the time. I didn't lose weight for 3 weeks. On the fourth week, I lost 20 pounds in 1 week.
Oh
So it is
wow.
possible to lose weight fast.
Wow.
The next month, in total, I lost 70 pounds in 8 weeks.
Oh
So
wow.
when somebody tell you you need to lose a pound a week, only people say that are diet companies, marketers to get you on their program for a long period of time. Or
Right.
people who own gyms, which I own gyms from 2008 to 2016. So I can have you in a program for an extended period of time because the longer you're there, the more money I make. And that's just the truth.
Yeah.
So when I lost the 70 pounds back in 2007, I started my own boot camp. Get in Shape Boot Camp is what it was called because I wanted to continue my journey. So I owned 27 boot camps from 2008 until 2016. 2007, 2008 to 2016. So I made fitness, I turned my being overweight into a business, a very thriving business. And I opened all kind of gyms and sports centers, all in Atlanta, Alabama. I was in Birmingham, Montgomery, all over the place, all over the South.
Okay.
2016, I sold and walked away. And my next business venture was fat reduction in medical spas. That's what I do now. And there are still some challenges over there. Um, and then recently in 2021, during COVID, as COVID was winding down and I owned a med spa, I noticed a lot of my clients wanting body contouring, but they were fat, they were overweight. And the easy way to do it is, hey, I'm gonna just go get some body contouring because that's gonna make me smaller. But it's not, it is, but it's not gonna make you lose weight. So I came up with a program after a lot of research and a lot of experience that I can help a person lose 25 to 40 pounds in 5 weeks, and I can guarantee it 100% of the time. So when you ask the question, does it have to be fast or slow? Fast. Let me ask you this question. If you wanted to lose weight, would you want to do it fast or slow?
Fast, absolutely.
So most programs extend you over a long period of time because they make more money. Realistic, your body should not be holding on to that fat and that weight anyway, so it wants to get rid of it fast. You just have to know why you can't lose weight and how to fix it. So I struggled with it. So I was seeking what is why people can't lose weight. Why can't I lose weight? And it was due to inflammation, which is causes weight loss resistance. So even though I was always lifting weights, exercising, I had a stomach and I
Hmm.
hated it. I lost it at one point, but I got it back, lost it, got it back, lost it. I'm like, how can I get it off and keep it off?
Right.
And then I learned about from reading and studying weight loss resistance and detoxification because I did all these detoxes, the lemonade diet detox. I did the honey and lemon detox, the drink, eat fruit. I did them all, and the green tea detox. Those things help you poop, but there really wasn't in your body.
Right.
So when I learned how to detox properly, I tried it, and then I started losing weight. And I started losing weight. I started losing a pound every day.
Oh, wow.
And so I think, well, maybe I'm an anomaly. So I said, put my wife on it. She started losing like a half a pound to a pound every single day. So then her girlfriend said, I want to do it too. And then my homeboy wants, then we just made a whole nother business out of
That
it.
is awesome. You can't beat
It's like,
that.
pull up. Because we were fat. It is what it is. We were all fat. But we were working out. We were doing what we were told. We were working out, eating right, but we were still struggling with being overweight. And now, after putting 1,000+ people on the program, probably way more than that, everybody has lost somewhere between 25 and 40 pounds. I have a long list of people who are no longer on high blood pressure medications, um, cholesterol medications, different things like that. Because
Right.
once your body is healed and you're not carrying all that extra weight, it's some amazing things happen. Like I had a friend who struggled with his libido. He's my age. I'm in my 50s, mid 50s. He's like, dude, I tried the pills, I tried this, and nothing's working. I said, just cut it off, man. Grow a new one. Once he lost the weight, magical things happen. Now he doesn't have to use those things. And
Right.
some of us think that's silly, but that's a part of our life. Sexual health is important, especially when you're married.
True.
Especially when you're married and your wife is younger. So I'm very impressed with helping people get off medications, and that's not what the program is about. It's about losing weight. But
Right.
there's amazing things that happen when you lose weight. It's amazing how your confidence changes when you enter a room. I've helped people lose weight who's now they got promoted. They got promoted because they lost weight. That's
Wow.
seems crazy to me. Like, okay,
Yeah.
so I'm overweight, I can't get promoted. No, you look the part now. You look like the business. You look like what the business wants to attract.
Right.
And you're an inspiration to other people. So that's how my weight loss journey has been. And now
That's
I'm
awesome.
helping other people. Like the lady that I told you, another lady was here earlier.
Yeah.
She's on a medical. She did a medical weight loss program, and it stopped working for her. She's still on it. It's very popular, and so she's begging. She kind of begged me to put her on my program, which
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
she didn't have to twist my arm, but um, she's like, I want what I see because she's following me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I want to see if that's going to work for me. I'm like, I can guarantee it's going to work for you.
Right.
But the reason why I can tell you why it's not working for you no more either, because all of these popular programs, for everybody out there listening, all of these popular medication programs do one thing: suppress your appetite. So, semaglutide, Ozempic, Rybelsus, Mounjaro, Phentermine, Adipex, they cause you not to be as hungry. As long as you're taking them, you're not going to be hungry. But guess what? One day you're going to stop because they're expensive. What do you think is going to happen when that hunger comes back and you get your appetite back? The reverse of everything, because those habits, unless you change those habits, you're going to revert back to what you used to do. That's just the way of life. The
Yeah.
other thing is hormones. Once we're our program, we balance two important hormones, adiponectin and leptin. Leptin tells the brain that we're not craving sugars, that we're not craving potato chips. That's where we all struggle, and that we're not hungry. So if you balance that hormone, guess what? Now you don't have to worry about that. Adiponectin, that hormone, um, tells your body to pull fat from your stored fat versus fat that we consume. Think about a person that struggled with being overweight. They have a lot of stored fat, especially women, because women carries their fat everywhere in their body. Men is just in our stomachs for the most part. Women in their neck, in their ears, in their feet, in their ankles, in their legs,
Everywhere.
everywhere. So imagine when those hormones are balanced, it's always pulling fat that's stored. So now the body's getting smaller and smaller and smaller continuously. Versus if you put a band aid on it, which when I say a band aid is when I suppress your appetite, now you're not eating those foods, but when you get that appetite back, it's going to
You
reverse.
will.
Plus, the
Right.
side effects are, if you study this stuff like I do, those side effects are harsh. Harsh. I mean, harsh. But it does work. I'm not going to say it doesn't
Right.
work. It's just when you stop taking it, it don't work no more. With ours, it's 9 weeks and that's it. You'll never need another diet program ever in your life because we're going to teach you what to do after you finish. And that's
That's
where
awesome.
most programs miss it. And then the reason I know is because I'm the candidate. Think about it this way. I was the guy 360, 370, 380. When I weighed in, I was 360. Um, and last year, when I had a stomach, I was 275. So even all that exercise never got me to where I can have a flat stomach or a six pack. Now, next month is my 54th birthday. Baby, that shirt coming off. I don't care. I don't never want to wear a shirt. I'm only on the shirt because I'm doing the interview, because otherwise my shirt would be
Will
off.
be all. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. So,
But
what
it
was
took
some of
me
the
a long
things?
time to do it.
And exactly. So,
But
by you, you're proud. You're happy of your accomplishments. So it's nothing wrong with that at all. It's
good,
nothing
because
wrong
I'm
with
going to
that.
do it anyway.
Because I think if I had me a flat stomach, I'd probably be wearing me a two-piece to the beach or
You,
something. But
you know it.
no. But but so what is some of the things that you did that uh, help you not gain that weight back.
Okay, this is the secret. I'm going to tell you guys what people pay me a lot of money to tell them this one thing. It's called the 80-20 rule. 80% of the foods you consume in a week, we go week by week because most of us live that way. 80% of the foods you consume should be clean. We teach our clients what clean means. That's your proteins, your vegetables. We tell you which proteins to eat, which proteins not to eat, which vegetables. And I'm not saying you can't eat those, but 80% of the food needs to be that. The other 20% can be whatever you want. That's when you eat your cake. So let's look at a full week. Full week. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's 3 meals, 7 days, 21 meals in a week. 80% is 17 meals. That gives you 4 cheat meals. Most people can live, okay, so if you're going out with your friends on Friday night, do it up.
Right.
That's a free meal. That's your cheat. If you do that again on Saturday, 1 meal could be a cheat meal. If you watch the game on Sunday, you want your chicken wings and popcorn and drinks, do it then. So you have 4 cheat meals and the rest clean. You won't gain weight. But most of us don't know that. So
Right.
what do? We have a cheat meal on Monday, some popcorn on Tuesday. And if you have popcorn, you got to have the soda. And the Gummy
True.
Bear. You went to the movie because it was a matinee on Tuesday, so you had a hot dog. And those, so now you're starting to go beyond the 80-20 rule. So that's the secret, 80-20. 80% good,
80-20.
20% whatever.
That's awesome. So how long did it take for you to actually lose the weight that you wanted gone?
5 weeks.
5 weeks.
5 weeks. So let me
Wow.
let me say 6 weeks. Let me explain to you. In October of last year, by then my program, I had it all written out, all planned, everything. So I said, I'm going to start my journey October 1st. By November 16th, so I had a big round stomach. You've seen the picture. I had a big round Santa Claus stomach. And 5 weeks later, my stomach was flat. 5 weeks. But on that 6 weeks, the abs started revealing themselves. So I lost 27 pounds my first 5 weeks. Then the next week, I lost another 3 pounds. So that's my program. It's 5 weeks. 5 weeks, so you lose somewhere between 25 and 40 pounds. But now, so that was October, November last year, right before Thanksgiving. See, I was prepping myself for Thanksgiving.
Right.
um, Now I did the program a second time this year. I started in, I'm going to say May, probably May, the beginning of May. And I have abs now. I mean, they're not abs like a 20-year-old, but they're 54-year-old abs. I'll take my shirt off and they turn heads abs now.
Hey.
So, um,
There's
so
nothing wrong with that. That's awesome.
it's not about the time period because some people want to go slow, some people want to go fast. I tell
Right.
everybody just go in the right direction because
Right.
the other things, when you don't do anything, we are guaranteed, 100% guaranteed, especially African Americans. Number one, that you're going to at some point develop high blood pressure. You're at some point a strong possibility you're going to develop type 2 diabetes. There's another point where you're going to develop high cholesterol if you don't do anything. Even if you're exercising, think about this. There are people who eat right and exercise and still have heart attacks.
Right.
There's a reason why. They're toxic. We need to get those toxins out of the body. Toxins. So in my program, this is funny. And we tell people lotions that you can't use. Colognes and perfumes, you can't use. Because every time you spray that and put lotion on your body, the skin is the biggest organ on the body.
True.
you're putting toxins back into your body, which we're trying to take out.
Hmm.
So the better choice is baby oil, because baby oil is not an oil, it's actually minerals. So that's a better choice. But we know this because we did it on our baby. You didn't
True.
lotion your baby, you put baby oil on. Then as they got older, they put lotion when they got ashy. But if you put baby oil, they're not going to get ashy and it absorbs in the skin better. But when we put on makeup, putting toxins in. When we breathe, toxins in. When you buy food from wherever you get it from, there's sprays and stuff they did to, for that food, pesticides. So we got to continuously take the toxins out of the body, which is causing us not to be able to lose weight. If you address that, I don't care who you are, how much weight you have to lose, whether it's 5 pounds or 500 pounds, when you address that, weight loss is much easier, much faster. It's almost like, I can't believe this. Girl, I lost 15 pounds this week. I can't believe this. Where is it going? Why didn't it never happen like this before? Because nobody told you. Education. I mean, we get miseducated more than we get educated.
True.
We get a lot of
Absolutely true.
miseducation.
Absolutely. I
And
agree with that.
I have 13 certifications in nutrition and dietitian from being a trainer. All of them, all of them is inaccurate information.
Wow.
But it's probably the best information they had at the time.
Right.
But now, as we mature, we find out new information. And the new information, after you test it, if it works, that's the information you roll with. Like when we were kids, I don't know how old you are, but the information my parents and grandparents taught me was go to school, get a good education, go work for the post office or UPS. That was in my household. There's no
Right.
damn way. That's not good information anymore. Think about it.
True.
So in the modern thing, it was in the modern day, it's go to school, get a good education, go to college, get an undergrad degree, go to college, get a master's degree. You're going to come out and make good money. That's not good information anymore. I know people with master's degree that work at Walmart as cashiers, that work
Wow.
at Quick Trip and make more than they would at their career. Think about
Oh,
teachers.
wow. Oh, yeah.
Teachers are very educated. They don't make a lot of money. So
Yeah.
that's no
Underpaid.
longer good information.
True.
And the
That
same
makes
thing
sense.
about eat right and exercise. That's how you lose weight. That's not how you lose weight. You don't have to,
Okay.
but you do have to eat right.
Right. Well, that makes sense. So, someone who is trying to lose weight and just don't know where to start, what could you tell them?
Contact me will be a great one. Weightlossaccelerator.us. No, there's a lot of different people. Everybody's in a different place when they want to start their weight loss journey. Some people go to the doctor. Their doctor tell them you need to lose weight, but they don't give you a formula. So you naturally you start trying to eat salads and go and work out because that's what society has taught us, right? Or you go on YouTube and you look at these workout videos because that's what you're thinking. That's what I need to do. I need to go to the gym and I need to eat right and I need to drink water. Yes, you do need to drink water, but that's still not going to give you the results that you're looking for. Um, so what I'm trying to say is there's no one piece of information that's for everybody because everybody wants to do it their way. Some people are on a budget and they need to
Right.
do it budget friendly. Budget friendly is going to be slow. It is what it is. Think about people who have money. Why can they lose weight faster than people who don't have money? Because they can make better choices. They get better information. That's the only difference. But I can give you the information, but you're still going to have to spend money for the products that's going to help your body. Supplements do help. They supplement from the bad food we consume. So there's no one place I can tell a person, like, before I was eat right and exercise. That was me, the personal trainer, gym owner. Sign up for boot camp. I'll help you. That's no longer the answer. Find something that you can stick with that will work for you. That would be my answer. What will work? What makes losing weight work for you? Do you want to do it fast? Do you want to do it slow? Do you want to take the shot every week or not? That's semaglutide and Mounjaro. Those are popular drugs. Do you care? Do you have a lot of money to spend on surgery? Because there's a lot of people that do surgery. That's why I'm saying everybody has their different entry point. I can do a whole lot better than surgery naturally, in my opinion. And I do it every single day because I found out something that nobody else was teaching. Well, I'm not going to say nobody else. There's other people teaching it, but most people can't afford those people. I had to find an affordable way to do it. But you can go to some of these celebrities programs, and they're going to put you on a program similar to mine, and you're like, damn, but 10 grand, 10 grand, 20 grand, 50 grand. That's how celebrities are able to do it. They're just getting better information. I happen to crack the code, and it works. So that's kind of my answer.
Okay, that's what's up. So just tell all the viewers where they can follow you at and how they can get any of your products and the shipping information, all that good stuff.
Okay, so right now I ship to all 50 states. My program is easy. It comes in a box like this. And it's called Weight Loss Accelerator. The website is weightlossaccelerator.us because it's United States only. October will be worldwide. I do offer promotions and discounts, and if you tell me you came to Rags to Riches podcast, that's where you heard about it, I will hook you up. And I do mean hook you up.
Yay.
Yes. You got to say Rags to Riches podcast.
Y'all hear that?
Yes. On Instagram, I am Shannon M. Hamilton. On Facebook, I am Shannon M. Hamilton Sr. On TikTok, I am Shannon M. Hamilton. That's where you can find my personal pages. If you look for Weight Loss Accelerator.us on Instagram, or the other one is New Weight Loss Accelerator on Instagram. And that way you could DM me and say, hey, I heard about you on Rags to Riches podcast, hook me up. And I will, when I say I'm going to hook you up, I'm talking about like a lot. Because I want you, because you heard from me here, I want to help them out and I want to help you out.
Awesome. That's awesome sauce, guys. Y'all better get in on it. Make sure you mention Rags to Riches. And before we go, you don't go anywhere, because afterwards me and you will chat, and I get all that information so I can make sure I post it on my page so they'll be able to go on there and follow it as well. Okay. But I do want to thank you so much for being a guest. This was a pleasure. This was awesome itself. And to all the viewers, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace.
Weight Loss Accelerator, baby.
Y'all get in on it.
Yes, and I'll coach you on everything you need to know.
Okay.
Including YouTube, Apple, and Spotify podcasting is the perfect podcast to brighten your daily mood. It teaches you about motivation and responsibility with financial growth. Check it out today. Smooches.